Hi, just before the video starts, you're going to want to turn your volume up quite a bit because you can barely hear me because I was too far from the microphone. And yeah, so just turn up your volume a bit and you'll actually be able to hear what I'm saying, which is quite important. So yeah. Hello guys, LocoForce here. You won't have heard that name for a very long time. I haven't done a video for at least a year, I reckon. So coronavirus, I'm on lockdown. I'm really bloody bored, I'm going to be honest with you. So I thought, since I still do Train Simulator, I'd do some videos on it because I'm building my own route, which, as you can probably tell from the Empire State Building, is somewhat based in New York. So I thought, since I don't have a layout anymore, but more on that in a different video, if I do keep this up for something to do during lockdown, because I've already been on for 3 weeks now and I'm going insane. But yeah, so I thought I'd do virtual layout updates of a virtual layout. So the premise is it's basically just a couple of suburban rail lines that join together at one small terminus. So we've got one line which is run by Metro North M7s, and then there's another line which is covered by Miami F40 PHLs. So the route will branch off. So I'll just go over a quick overview of this area here. So obviously it's big work in progress, but this area on this side where the Empire State Building is, this is all going to be tower blocks, cities, skyscrapers, etc. And then also we've got a car park for the station. I need to do more work on the station. Currently it's just got a couple ramps leading up to it. I don't really think that's particularly realistic, but I'm just working with it for the time being. So I need to put in like some sort of station building in here somewhere. Also, I've definitely done that wrong because the cars on this road are way too old. But there we go. So, just have a look at the station. It's a two-track approach, which branches off on the left, which is a line into the depot. And then there's some crossovers and some points and stuff. So the station itself has 4 platforms, which is very small for a New York terminus, but I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew, considering this is my first attempt doing anything like this. So we go from left to right. We've got 3 tracks here for EMU stabling, because this is the depot for the line that uses the Metro North sets, and then these guys have another depot. I haven't got any names for the railroads yet, but basically we've got 3 tracks there, and then you can include the track in the middle there for stabling. And we've got a wash plant. There's no shed or anything because it's only a small depot, because I've only got a small fleet. So there's a wash plant here, depot car park. Again, loads more work's going into this. And then we've got a run round loop for the permanent way train, and I'm using a Amtrak Dash 8 for my permanent way train at the moment. So that's what's coming on over here, just a run round loop, head shunt, etc. So if we carry on down this way, we start to get to this scenic area. I built the city on the wrong side of the bridge, basically. It was all supposed to be on this side, then the other side was supposed to be suburbs, but I kind of messed that up. But we've got a 6-lane road, highway, whatever it's called in America, coming over the top of the line, and the line just continues on around here. This side will also be covered in buildings, etc, etc, and a big concrete wall. Don't know why I did that, but I'm going to do it on the other side as well. Then we come up to the second station. These do all have names, but I've forgotten what they are. But this is just a simple 2-track station, as most of them are, which has a car park. There's a road running along in the background. City skyscrapers up in the background. Also lagging a little bit. But yeah, so there's the car park. There's some commercial buildings. So it's going to go from city blocks to commercial blocks, then it will turn into the suburbs. which is what you see here, or the beginning of the suburbs anyway. Chain link fence all down the side. There is some palm trees, which isn't really realistic, but it's fine. It's my route, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so all of this plain area here is going to be filled with suburban housing and roads and whatever. And I'm not focusing too much on detail because all that matters is what you can see from the train, which is down here. So anything more than that, it doesn't really matter what I can see, if that makes any sense at all. So if we carry on, we come to the junction. On the left goes to one of the termini, whatever, and then the other side goes to a, well, this side isn't, the line isn't finished yet. Neither lines are finished, but one of them has a terminus at the moment. This is a weird looking station, 4 platforms. There'll be a car park in the middle there. It's a bit weird, but the road ends here, so again, all will be filled in with suburban housing over here, everywhere around here, more suburban housing. We'll follow along this route for the time being, just because this has the most detail. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Don't like this. It might be because I'm screen recording. But yeah, so here's the suburbs, or the start sub. There's a crossover here as well. Just an interesting design, so you can get from that line over here to here. I thought it was quite cool. But I've been putting in some fairly decent amount of detail. Obviously, still a lot of work to be done. But like, there's boxes inside the forest, abandoned and all that. Billboards. There's a 1-track station. Obviously, it's got its car park, more suburban housing. And this is to serve this massive football pitch. So that is that. Follow the line on round. We get to a level. I've used the wrong type of road again, but there we go. Apparently, all the cars are very old-fashioned. The route isn't loading in. That's brilliant. But yeah, I've been putting a decent amount of detail in, I think, compared to what I used to do. So more suburban housing, the roads, bushes, etc, etc. I'm going to do a cab drive video on this later, without me banging on. So I can put that up as well. Got pedestrian crossing using bridges, so this is where the lines join together. Got a chain link fence all down. Got some commercial. There's a couple big buildings in the suburbs. I just decided to. There's a church over there and a big car park and a supermarket, which I didn't even know I put in there. But there we go. So the line continues on to another station, which has all been detailed and this is all finished. Another car park, more suburban housing. And if we continue on a bit further, another crossover. Then we come to my first, well, one of the industries on the line, because it's going to be served by a local switcher. So this is just, there's some store buildings here, a pharmacy, a general store. So this is served by CSX. So there's a couple boxcars in there. And I think the industry looks quite nice. I think I've blended it quite well with the rest of the suburban housing. And then the line just continues on down here. And then further on, there'll be more suburban housing. There's going to be like a freight terminal for the switcher to go to. There'll only be a couple tracks. Well, there'll be a small yard, basically, is what my plan is. Down the end of this line, so the switcher has somewhere to go. So yeah, this is the most completed area of the layout at the moment. So if we just continue back round, we have another small platform, 1-track station, got a construction site industry. If we continue on round, the lines join back up together, we've got another station here. Then over on the left here, this is a permanent way depot, so I'll keep a loco in here and a couple ballast wagons. Follow the line down again, we've got another station in here. Then we have a scrapyard over here. You get these crappy looking AEM 5s and some Amtrak coaches. I thought they looked crap, so I'd use them as scrap. So this has just got a run loop, so there's like a drop off and a pickup line, I guess. Oh, and it stopped recording. Okay, so we might have to do some editing magic here. I might be a little bit out of sync now with the video, but like I said, there's scrapyard here. I don't know how this is going to work. I haven't done editing for a long time. I don't even know if I've still got Windows Movie Maker. So I might be a little bit out of sync now. But here is a station. Second station. Another crossover. Yeah, sorry if I'm out of sync now. I doubt anyone's watching at this point. But I'm hoping this might get some views. And if not, I'm still going to continue doing it just because it's something to do. Here's a couple more industries. We've got a pipe industry, and there's some sort of, I don't know if it's going to be gas or oil or water or something. Don't know what that's going to be for the time being. Got another station, and we've got another station over here. Staggered platforms, and then we've got another industry, which just serves a department store. So I think I've got it down as a Walmart. So that's served by a couple of refrigerator wagons. Trucks? What are they called? I forgot. I haven't done much train stuff for a while, guys. I'll show you what's happened to the layout a little bit later. But now we're coming up to the second terminus. This depot actually has a proper shed, and it's got a runaround line and then a couple more tracks for storage. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, there's gonna be more videos coming up. We've got what happened to my layout and all my stock, and basically what's been going on in my life for the last year. So yeah, if you have watched this far, thanks very much. There'll be more videos on the way. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.